Okay, welcome back, World Builders. Today we are tackling another death battle matchup: Superman versus Goku. This one is going to be very controversial. Um, I'm a lifetime Dragon Ball Z fan, big fan of Goku. We're looking at two of the world's biggest heroes here between the East and the West. Both serve two different purposes when it comes to inspiring young men to be great when they grow up. First things first, we're going to break this down through a strict world building lens, giving the characters we love the much needed gravity we have all been craving. I'm going to let the video play out, then I'm going to give most of my commentary. I may pause it a few times due to copyright, just FYI. The link to the entire video is in the description. Alright, let's watch.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
You're holding back. Give it your all. No regrets.
I'm doing just fine.
Hell no.
Oops. Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
World made of cardboard. All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am.
Looks like a job for
Well, what do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Let's not even get into the ramifications of this right now. Let's not even talk about it right now, okay? Superman just became outclassed in every way. It's reflected in the video. I don't know what Superman is doing, where he get all this extra energy from. But they're making him into a Dragon Ball Z character. What? It's still not enough.
Finally.
No, it's not enough. It's not enough. The world was just destroyed by this. You all died. Yep.
Ah, darn it.
Almost had me there. That was heck.
Where's his halo? He dead too. Do y'all see any creation left around? He dead too. Where's his halo?
Actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Let's go again.
You're on.
Continuity.
Yeah, for real. Goku would kick almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most represent.
Respect to them for giving this 5 categories because they're absolutely right. Goku, hands down, base level, kicks Superman's ass. And this is why anime has endearing fans. Anime will typically only have a single or small group of writers. Story, and then there's the character. You mesh them together. And that's how you get something solid because the characters' tools are necessary for their goal in the story. Nobody took the time to say, hey, you've ventured away from the original ideal. I respect what Superman is. He is an ideal. And at first you held him up as that because you can't beat an ideal. But he's a man too.
Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most representative of this fight.
First up, strength. Both could hit hard enough to break or make their whole universe, or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own. But based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 vigintillion times larger. Over a novemdecillion times more than Goku.
A universe cannot be measured. A universe is a collection of galaxies and it has no end. Meaning that universe is in another timeline, i.e. another dimension. It may exist as well it may not. Does anybody know about any other universe other than the one we live in and the ones that we make on paper? Anybody know about any other universe? 2D, 3D, 4D, 6D, 5D, 10D. Does anybody know about any other universe other than the one we live in? They're not equal in strength. Absolutely not. If Goku has Superman's villains, Goku would have a fun time. All day.
Goku's obviously gotten stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times. He's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But even if we highball Goku by quadrillions or quintillions of times, the gap is just too much, especially with the World Forger feat. Not even Heroes competes with that. Superman takes the edge in.
He is absolutely not take strength. One, because Superman has been capped by each opponent he goes up against. Superman has faltered in the face of God. Darkseid regularly wrecks him. Mongol, everybody in Superman's villain gallery got his number. Every single one. Amazo, Mongol, Doomsday, Darkseid, especially Darkseid. Darkseid is at the apex of that list. He could take on 2 Supermans at once and not even flinch. They're trying to sell a broken Superman, his core character, being the best of men, being the best of what's in men. That's what Superman represents. That thing on his chest is not an S. It represents hope. This is the man of hope. He is modern day Perseus. He is strong enough to challenge strength. This guy is the hero that you look to in the West when the buildings are crumbling, when aliens are invading, when the meteor is coming to destroy a planet. He's the guy you think of. Because when Superman goes up against his gallery, especially his gods, he gets checked. Goku takes strength. So Goku got 1.
Speed. Both are obviously way faster than light, but Superman crossed that mega-sized universe of his in seconds and flew faster than infinity.
Boom. All right, let's get that straight. Right there and then. Speed. I will give this half split down the middle. Just like Superboy Prime that I explained in the previous video, that space right there, that you see all that white in the DCU, that white is the, I believe, or the monitor void. The DC universe does not exist outside of that space you see there tied up in as infinity. Infinity does not end. That's the definition of infinity. You cannot outrun infinity because it goes on forever. You go in a loop. There's the limitations. That's what you would like to happen, and then there's what actually happened. And that little spot that he speed blitzed out of, he is still right there. Infinity is beyond him. There is nothing beyond infinity. Like we can't go changing the definitions of words. So I know Goku goes light speed because he has instant transmission, which is his fastest mode of travel. And what instant transmission does is it breaks you down physically into light and then you move at light speed. That is instant transmission. They both would split speed. Goku is on par with the gods of his universe. Superman is not on par with the gods of his universe.
Superman takes the edge in strength.
But strength isn't everything. Let's talk speed. Both are obviously way faster than light, but Superman crossed that mega-sized universe of his in seconds and flew faster than infinity.
Makes sense, he can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous it's unquantifiable.
Don't count Goku out, though. Flying across the entire afterlife in base form and outspeeding Eos' future sight takes some crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merged timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
That, combined with instant transmission and ultra instinct, could probably keep up.
Maybe. Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable.
How do you quantify the unquantifiable? Look, they split speed. They're not splitting strength. Absolutely not. Because, again, Superman's villain gallery is not beating Goku. Not even Darkseid. Goku has reached godhood and surpassed it. Skill, Goku is going to take skill as well, hands down.
Eos' future sight takes some crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merged timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
That, combined with instant transmission and ultra instinct, could probably keep up.
Maybe. Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable. The safest bet here is to say they tie in speed.
Especially when we look at skill. Goku's a martial arts master. He's definitely got better battle instincts. He wants to fight and is dedicated to his training, while Superman sees training as a means to an end.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's only used them a few times. It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master at them.
So Goku wins in skill, but not necessarily in experience.
Don't get it wrong, Superman is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial arts experts like Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 1,000 years.
He's also astonishingly brilliant, like when he reassembled the reality-warping miracle machine from memory. Experience obviously goes to Superman.
Best case scenario, I'd split that. One is because when Goku died fighting Cell and he went to the afterlife, he was beating other fighters who had been there for hundreds of years. Pycon was training for hundreds of years. Goku beat fighters that were training in the afterlife for hundreds of years. Superman does not have more fighting experience than Goku. Absolutely not. Goku's been fighting since he was a child. Superman's been fighting since he was been a hero.
Reality warping miracle machine.
We're not including
from
intelligence,
memory.
by the way.
Experience
We're not
obviously
doing
goes to
engineering.
Superman.
No.
But perhaps less obvious is our last category, powers.
Hakai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, Ki is dependent on physical ability, so it's different from Magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki, and Magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway, whose greater strength could break out of something like the God Bind.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long, and Goku's never successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible to erase from reality. Like, he's tanked Omega Beams, which do the same thing as Hakai.
Superman can time travel, countering instant transmission's similar ability from Heroes. And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Saiyans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum, instant transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to any red star.
Even if he did, Superman could simply fly away and find a blue or white star for a supercharge.
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice, as Superman could phase through his attacks.
So, that's it then. Clark has too many.
This is them trying to bail Superman out again. Goku doesn't have to take Superman to a red star. You know where Goku could take Superman? To the afterlife. Take him to King Kai's planet. Take him to the palace of Mrs. Snake. King Yama's office. Easy. Take him to hell. There's so many play options that Goku got to instant transmission. He don't need to do it more than once. You take Superman there, all of this right here becomes null and void. And Goku's gonna get at least one opportunity to do that. One. You can't say that Goku cannot do it because Goku has the power to instant transmission to and from the afterlife, to and from the Supreme Kai's planet. I have yet to see a sun on the Supreme Kai's planet, by the way. I saw 2 moons. I don't remember seeing a sun. Experience would also belong to Goku, but even if they split that, Goku for sure got him beaten powers because Superman is really just a tank. Phase through. Think about this. Superman can't beat John Jones. John Jones hands Superman that work. Superman's friends hand him that work. The Green Lanterns hand him that work. Wonder Woman hands him that work. Aquaman hands him that work. Like, Superman can get that work. He is alien biology, and the sun enhances his alien biology, but he is not invincible. Ki is more than just the extension of your body. What makes up Ki is your life force, is using your soul, your life energy to attack. Frieza, Goku, Cell, they have this in an abundance of jewels. The weakest Dragon Ball Z fighter can power a city with their energy, maybe a country. Frieza and a lot of the heavy hitters can power galaxies. Frieza at his first form had a power of 1 million. Put that in joules. 1 million joules to his god form, which is able to go up against the gods. This form right here, after he went to Super Saiyan 3, the fight would have been over. Going Super Saiyan God, the fight is absolutely over because he's now strong enough to at least spar with a god of destruction. Ultra Instinct surpasses the gods of destruction. Superman is not outclassing him in power. Do we need to prove that? All right, let's see that right here. Be gone or many will die, beginning with the boy, Billy Batson. Your arrogance is astounding. This is Zeus talking to Superman. My omnipotence is celestial. It might as well be magic to you. Twack! He just backhands Superman. You see what Superman is doing? This is Superman right here, ladies and gentlemen. Bending the knee in classic form. Kneel before your king. This should settle it right here. This is, if you can see it right here. Fist to fist. Effort. He's not getting backhanded. Dragon Ball Super Beerus is different from the manga Beerus because the manga Beerus is much stronger. This is Ultra Instinct right here. This is something that surpasses the gods. Superman wouldn't even be able to touch him. I've made my points. The actual winner is Goku, once and for all. But that wraps up our take. Like the video if you like the video. Please share the video. Comment if you agree or disagree. See you next time.